Okay. Hey guys, it's Phantom, and welcome back, or welcome to my channel. So, before I get started on, filming the Let's Play episodes for today, that I was gonna film a couple days ago, but I wasn't able to, um, I think this is just gonna be like oh, okay, so now that I know what I'm gonna be talking about in this video, this is gonna be a video talking about why they should leave the 64-bit update or why they should just leave The Sims 3 for Windows alone, or, for PC alone. So, I know a lot of people have been, like, begging for a 64-bit update for The Sims 3 for several years now, and honestly, I just think they should leave it alone because, as you guys probably know, okay, not a lot of people have been experiencing issues with The Sims 3, but I know that I have. And I don't even play on Windows yet. So, I just think that they should just not update The Sims 3 for Windows because, I mean, you don't know how it's gonna affect, how it's gonna affect Windows players. Um, Plus, if you guys know the original Sims 3, or guys, okay, so The Sims wasn't always a Mac game. It wasn't Mac compatible ever, you know. So, I mean, like there are people begging for a 64-bit update for um um the Sims 3 for PC players, and PC players have never experienced the 64-bit update because they haven't released it for Windows yet, and I really hope they don't because I've had so many problems. Okay, I play on a Mac. I've played on a Mac since starting YouTube and since getting The Sims 3 and The Sims 4. So basically, why they made this update was because Mac doesn't support 32-bit games anymore. Um, Honestly, I mean, okay, The Sims 4 runs fine. I've had The Sims 4 since I was a freshman in high school. Um, you know, I've played The Sims 4 since I was in high school, so it runs perfectly fine. Um, I have the disc and digital versions of both my games. Okay, this is why I'm telling you to always keep your disc versions of video games because things like this could happen where, you're trying to play your game and it doesn't work. I'm not saying that the game is broken. I'm saying that the update for The Sims 3 broke the game for Mac players, um, which is why I have it hidden. And I uninstalled The Sims 3 from my computer. So basically, let me show you what I'm talking about. I'm gonna, switch sources here and, well, turn it on and show you. So this is my origin. This is my origin page. And if you guys didn't know, origin is basically how a lot of people play their games now because, okay, a lot of games are digital now, and The Sims is one of them, or The Sims 3 and The Sims 4 are one of many, or like a couple of many, but as you guys know, The Sims wasn't always a Mac friendly or was always a digital friendly game. That only occurred maybe a couple years ago. I remember back in the day when I used to play disc versions of every single game that I've had. So that's why I like having physical copies of video games because, well, I like having physical copies of video games for several reasons. Um like some games aren't even available digitally, like SimCity. For example, I've had SimCity since middle school. I haven't played it. I haven't played it since I got it. um, it's not really worth it to return it because I actually want to start, maybe playing it. Not for the channel though, like not for the channel, but on my own time. Um, so like SimCity, that's not strictly a Mac game. That is, it wasn't made for Mac. It was made in 2013, which means, or, I got it in 2013, but like for a long time, games weren't available for Mac. It was disc version. It was all disc version, so you had to have um a portable disc drive. And if you guys don't know, like, a portable disc DVD drive, which is literally a USB drive that you plug into your computer. Um, I know how to plug in disk drives. I mean, I want a disk drive for several different reasons. I mean, as I said, some computers don't come with disk drives. Um, I see why people have made computers without, disk drives now, like full on PCs without disk drives anymore because it's all digital now and you can find a fairly good working disk drive, um, you know, a fairly good working disk drive for your PC or your MacBook um, for a good price. So I'm not really worried about like a tower with or without a disk drive because I can just get one. I can just get one from somewhere. But as I've said, you know, seeing as, you guys are seeing this, you guys see that my Sims 4 works fine. So if I click on it, it just says play. Sorry, my computer's going a little bit slow because it's charging. I wanted to film a video earlier, but my computer was dead, so I put it on the charger. And as you can see here, there's a little download button. So if you click The Sims 3, it says download, and this is the PC version. This is the PC version of the game. You can tell because it says, how many hours I've played. The last time I played it, it was literally probably the day that it broke. Well, it says what day. I haven't played it. I haven't played it in a long time in general because, as I said, it doesn't work. So, well, it doesn't work on Mac. PC, it runs perfectly fine. So I don't understand why people are complaining. You guys have, like, I get it. I get it. You people probably want like, the update, but seeing as, I'm a Mac player and I've actually seen my game have problems. Sorry if I'm going off on a rant here, but okay. The Sims 3 runs perfectly fine on Windows. I am switching over to a Windows OS here very soon, and seeing as I'm someone who has played on Mac for several years since getting the game and uh, who's able to film Sims 3 for almost 4 years. I've You know, I've run this channel. I've had this channel for almost 4 years of my life. You know, dedicated hours and hours and hours of filming videos. You know, doing school or like managing or learning how to manage school. I learned life lessons from starting YouTube so young, you know, from doing what I love so young in life. And y'all, like there are sacrifices that you're going to have to make for there are sacrifices you're going to have to make for things like um, you know, some people have like a social life. Um, I'm more introverted, so it doesn't bother me. Um, Honestly, I am more introverted, so it didn't really bother me, but let me tell you, it was pretty hard managing a channel in high school when I had, you know, when my grades were, you know, when I wasn't doing so well in school or things like that. There were times that I didn't really care about school. I mean, I have more of a work mindset, so that could be why. I honestly wanted to work more than do school really. Um so yeah, there's going to be sacrifices that are going to have to be made. So y'all, I don't understand why Windows users are complaining um about a 64-bit update. If it doesn't work on Mac, it's not going to work on PC the right way. A lot of people have been claiming that I lied, and saying that it works when it doesn't. I've never said that from from the day that I literally stopped working. From the day it stopped working. It stopped working in I don't it stopped working in September or October of 2020. And let me tell you, like honestly, hi, come on, kitty. Hello. Hi. Great. Cat came in. So, like, I don't understand why Windows users are complaining about a 64-bit update. If okay, if it's not working on Mac correctly, if it hasn't been working on Mac for like 3 almost 4 months or longer than that, I think it's 4 months at this point or going into 4 months at this point. Okay. The last video the last video I ever filmed of Sims 3 was, oh my god, let me just tell you, it was a, I was so mad. Let me tell you. I was so angry. Like, I was so freaking angry. Um, so the last video I have filmed of Sims 3 content, let me just go to videos. I'm pretty sure it was from let me just turn my volume down on my phone because I don't want feedback. Um, so the last video, the last Sims 3 related Let's Play video, or last Sims 3 video in general, was Sims 3 Pets Season 2, Episode 25. I only got 25 episodes in to the Sims 3 Pets Season 2. Um, Before it stopped working. And people are saying, and you know, people are saying that I lied, that it's not working when I said that it was. I didn't say that. I said, you know, that it wasn't working and it's not working, which is really sad. Um but guys, the 64-bit update is broken. Um, like, it's not just broken for me, it's broken for a lot of people. Like, it's not working right. Um, basically, the last thing I was able to do okay, last thing I was able to do was, I don't know, I think, use the neighborhood and install a house, and that was it after it literally stopped working, so I lost everything. I lost all my saves, I lost all my saves, I lost all my houses, I lost all my I lost all my saves, I lost all my custom pre-built houses that, I'd get off TSR. I lost all my Sims in the save bin. I lost my custom made Sims. I lost my I lost my I basically lost my artwork. And oh my gosh, guys, I was so sad. I was so sad. So so I found these Harry Potter characters that people made in The Sims. Like I found Helena Bonham Carter. I found a Bellatrix sim that I loved. I loved it. I loved it so much. And I freaking miss it. I found posters. I found legit posters that you could own, that you could own and like put in your house in The Sims 3, and that just made me so sad when I lost all of that because you guys know I'm a huge Harry Potter nerd. And Bellatrix is one of my favorite characters. Helena Bonham Carter is one of my favorite actresses of all time. Um, she really is. I'm not even joking. And when I lost all my Sims, I was so sad. Like I lost all my Sims from like from the save bin. I lost my generation Sims. I lost I lost my generation Sims. I can't remember what they look like. I literally can't. I cannot remember what they look like. It's been how long has it been? 3 years? 3 years, almost 4 years since coming back. Okay, that was the first thing that I started with on my channel was a Generations Let's Play, and then I started a Sims 4 Let's Play, and I started more Let's Plays, and I lost everything. I lost everything when The Sims 3 stopped working for me. So, like, you never know what it's going to be like for like certain players or other players, and like it's not worth it. It's not worth it to damage it's not worth it to damage a video game that runs perfectly fine for Windows users because you don't know how it's gonna work. You don't know if it's gonna work, if it's not gonna work. Like for some people it's glitchy. For some people it's super duper glitchy. For others, it doesn't work at all. And for me, I know that I couldn't actually get into my game and physically play. I couldn't. And it was having a ton of errors. Like it was saying, that it requires packs when. Okay, it was saying that it was basically showing errors. Like let's see, that it required things. It had another error. I cannot remember what it said, but I tried playing it or something like that, and I couldn't. So it said that it required all the packs when it didn't. Mind you, when I first got the game, I didn't have all the packs. I still don't have all the packs. It's kind of not really a big deal for me to have all the packs or not. Because if you look hard enough, you can find them. Like basically, I got them all from Target. I pretty much got them all from Target or like Amazon. Well, pretty much Target because that's where they sell all the Sims 3 stuff. So if you're looking for the Sims 3 packs and you want to physically have them, if you want to physically own them, I don't physically own all of them, but I have the majority of them. Like some of them are in bundles. Some of them are in, I can't talk. Some of them are in bundle packs. Others I got um others I got digitally. Um, you know, some even some Sims 4 packs, they're not even a disc, it's just a thing with a piece of paper. And it's just a thing with a piece of paper with the code on it. Which I advise you do not lose the code for your video games unless okay. So pretty much the only way you can get around not having the code is if let's say you already bought the game. Like for me, I already bought a lot of my video games, right? You know, I either had to buy them once or twice because I lost the code, and never again will I have to do that because basically if you go into properties, okay. So, if you go into properties, so you go to origin here, um you click the settings button, you click game properties and it shows you the code. Now that's if you already bought it, which I already bought it. And then they have it for The Sims 3 as well. So, you just click game properties and it tells you the code. Like, if you don't physically have the code, I physically have the code, but as I said, I will just have to click download, when I, basically to get around that, or to get around a lot of it, would be if you already own the game, all you have to do is sign into your origin. So let's say you get a new computer, right? And you're wondering, how do I get to my games? Well, you sign into your origin. Um I'd recommend, keeping all your passwords in your phone. Basically you go into settings, or this is basically what I do. I keep all my passwords, like, in the little password, like there's this little key thing or whatever. Well, not really, but like if you have like a iPhone, then you know what I mean. Like there's a little thing that you keep all your passwords in or whatever. That's basically what I do. Um, and so if I forget a password for something, I just look on my phone and I'm like, oh, this is the this is the password for this or whatever. So so basically, all you have to do is obviously like download Origin on your download Origin client. If you guys don't know what Origin client looks like, it's just this little circle with spikes. Kind of looks like an oval slash circle. I don't know what it is, but it has like little horns on the top and bottom end. Or okay, basically how to install Origin. You go to the website. If you guys don't know how to install Origin, I will show you fairly quickly. I am so sorry I can't talk today. So if you guys don't know how to install Origin for PC or Mac, I would personally get it for PC because because a lot of the games just run so much better on PC. So basically you'd go here. You go to the website. You don't always have to sign in. Um, you don't always have to sign in. And then you click the middle button that says download. And okay, they used to have it for Linux. But now I'm sorry, there's people talking in the background. So, how to install Origin. As I said, they used to have it on Linux, but they don't anymore. I mean, I've never used Linux, so I don't know how their operating system is. Um, they used to have it for Linux. They don't anymore. So basically, if you if you get Origin for Windows, you just click download and it gives you an exe file, and then you go into whatever. Then you like go into whatever, but it won't work. It won't work on it won't work on Mac because that's not how it works, because it doesn't run on Mac. So basically, all I'd have to do, since I'm basically upgrading, so I'm gonna just remove from the list. So pretty much all you have to do for Windows users or for Mac users, um, so there's the Windows download button, and basically download files just have the .exe file, and you put that into your downloads folder, or you double click and it installs for you, and then it will come up in your uh then it'll show up for you, and you just open it and it looks like this. All you have to do is, either make an account or sign into your account, and then you just install your games. Like if you already have your games on your if you already have your games on your account, then you're fine. Then you just have to click the download button for both, then it works. Some of them say, that disc is required, but it's not for every single game. It's just for a couple of them, because as I said, not every video game is digitally compatible with either computer. So like, probably The Sims Medieval. Um, I haven't played it, but it's still being sold places if you look. Still being sold places if you look around and things like that. So, yeah, you just install it and it's that easy. Just install it and it's that easy. And if you're trying to transfer your stuff over, you don't always have to do that. I probably won't do it. I mean, I'd be fine with making my Sims over because I pretty much lost everything when it came to The Sims 3. So, I'd be fine with just making my characters how I feel like I remember them. So, yeah, honestly, I think they should just leave The Sims 3 how it is for Windows, because as you can probably tell from all my Sims 3 related videos that seem like rants, um it doesn't run like people have said. Like, why am I lying? I'm not lying. It literally doesn't work. People have asked me why it doesn't work, and I've said, just install it off Mac, because it's not worth getting the 64-bit update, and it will probably upset a lot of people even more, if it doesn't work. So, yeah, that's probably all I'm gonna say for this video. I don't really have much else to say for this video. I'm probably gonna, I don't know, film some Let's Play parts, because I haven't filmed Let's Play parts in a long time, or in quite some time, so I'm probably gonna do that. And with that said, I'm gonna go because I have a lot of stuff to do today. Like a lot. I have Let's Play parts to film that I haven't filmed. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm just gonna, try to get videos up as soon as I possibly can. So with that said, I'm gonna go, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys understand my thoughts on this. You don't have to agree with me, that's just my opinion, and from my personal experience of not being able to play The Sims 3 for almost 4 months um, straight. So, yeah. Bye, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like, comment, and please subscribe to my channel if you enjoy my content. It will really help if you leave a like, because it'll tell me that you enjoyed it. And if you didn't like this video, just don't really do anything. It's not a big deal. And I will get this video out as soon as possible and then film some Let's Play parts, because there's some Let's Play episodes that I haven't filmed in ages. So yeah, goodbye guys.